Now let's talk about how to do data grouping in Excel. We have here an Excel sheet with a group of data in it. You have a group of rows over here, all the way to the right, and you have a group of columns. In certain times, while you're working in your worksheet, you need to group the data in a certain way to show what's needed and hide what's not needed at that exact certain point of time within your project. Let's say you have lines from 1 all the way to 4 are an important set of data, while lines from 5 to 8 are not very important set of data that you do want to show at that exact point within your worksheet, but you still need to have it in the worksheet whenever you need it. In that case, you need to go through grouping. Same thing if you have columns that you want to hide from that data set and being able to show it back again whenever needed. In this way, you are trying to use the grouping option. So you go to the tab of data over here. From data, you can see here we have group and ungroup. So you select the rows or the columns that you need them to be grouped together. In this case, let's say we want lines 3, 4, 5, and 6 to be grouped all the way to the right to column J. Now those rows can be grouped by going to the group tab, click on group. In this case, he asks you, do you want to group the rows of what you highlighted or the columns? In this case, we're grouping the rows and hit OK. Now you can see there's a minus sign over here that is showing you the highlighted rows are grouped. So if you click on the minus sign, they will be hidden as one group, and you can come back to the plus sign and show that group as needed. So we have a group of rows over here. What if we need to have as well those 3 columns to be grouped together? We can do the same thing. Highlight what you want to group together. You go to group, hit on group. I need to group columns in this case. Hit OK, and you can see here the columns are being grouped together. So you have your rows being grouped over here and the columns being grouped over here. So you can click on the plus and minus to show or hide them as needed. Again, this is a little different than showing or hiding rows or columns. It is about grouping. You have a certain set of data that you want to group together in one group, being able to identify them easily from the borders of your data and being able to show them and hide them as needed while moving forward within your worksheet.